Well, we have a schedule of public classrooms around the world, and attendees can choose the nearest city where they live or they work, or just a city that they would like to visit. We try to have a public classroom every month or every 2 months.
People coming from different companies, different cultures, with different problems, different sides of data warehouse, we all meet together in a classroom, and there we start the lecture. So we speak with people and we train them on the specific topic.
Everyone usually has a common interest, which is the topic of the course of the workshop, and so during the days of the course, there is a direct interaction not only between the teacher and the students, but also between the students, because they have usually experience that they can share together.
Well, the main difference is social interaction, both with the teacher and both with other students and attendees.
The direct relationship that you can establish between the students, between me and the students, between the students themselves, is a very important thing, because usually you can hear experience from other people, you can make questions, you can go deeper in some concept, something that you will not be able to do in an online course.
One point which is very important in public courses is interaction between students. You might have a problem and you might meet somebody who has the very same problem and maybe he solved it. So just by speaking, you can get a very high value out of a public classroom. If you do the exercises online, you do the exercise alone. If you do exercises in a classroom, first of all, the exercise comes right after the explanation. So we do an explanation and immediately after there is time for an exercise, time which is the exact time which is needed for the exercise.
I have to say that the lesson is usually something more interactive. I talk, but I love to be interrupted by students that make me question. But after that, we immediately have just the time for the exercise in which every student should make in practice what he just seen in the lesson.
You are not alone, so you have your PC connected to the machine where you do the exercises. And you might face problems at that point, and you have several options. You can ask the teacher for help, and the teacher is available because it's working with the students, through the students during the exercises. Or you can simply ask your neighbors, which is a classical question. You see that he already solved the problem and say, how did you do that? And that's a different way. As before, social interaction is the main difference between being online and in classroom.
In this way, we also have time to discuss more deeper specific questions that we hadn't time to discuss during the lesson, for example. Absolutely, yes, but of course we have to realize that we do not have time to, provide the 4 hours just for one question for a specific data model. So generally, I love to receive questions from the students, especially because sometimes the question can be answered showing a template or a pattern that can be useful not only to answer that specific question, but a broader range of business problems. So in this case, it is helpful for all the students to hear the answer to the question.
With any other social interaction. I mean, we are at lunch, we are geeks, and so good chances are that we speak about computers, we speak about our passion, which in my personal case is business intelligence. So I love to speak about business intelligence. If you just stop me and give me a problem, a hard problem, a thought problem that requires my brain to start working, I'm a happy man. So people are encouraged to do it.
Of course, if there is a very specific question, we can discuss in general terms, because usually the time is a constraint. So if there is a simple solution or maybe a white paper, a book, an article that could be just the solution for your problem, I just love to give the link or the suggestion.
That doesn't mean I can do consultancy over lunch just because there is no time enough and we need to eat and we need to talk to other people. But I love to listen to problems and give small advices or give more time if needed during a break or during other point in time. And again, it's not only speaking with the teacher, but even speaking between students.
Thank you, and I look forward to see you at the next public classroom.